Hey everybody, and welcome back to our Kentucky Beef Council Facebook Live. My name is Katelyn Hawkins, and I'm joined today with Anna Hawkins. No relation, but we wish. One thing about today's video that you'll find a little bit different than if you joined us last time is that we're utilizing a 360 camera. So what you're going to want to do is take your finger and make sure you swipe. That way you can get a 360 view of all the beefy appetizers we're going to be talking about today, and be able to see Anna because she's on the other side of the counter from me. But what we're going to do is get started. It's raining today, so we brought the grilling party inside. Graduation parties are coming on really quick. We just celebrated Memorial Day. Tons of summer activities are coming. So it's nice to have some quick, easy go-to appetizers or just quick, simple meals if you want to turn them into that. We have over here our beef kebabs. They're spicy Portuguese beef kebabs. What we did is utilize top sirloin, which is a more economical cut of beef, and then marinated that with some olive oil, some hot sauce, some garlic, and some cilantro, and then skewered it with our red bell peppers. And we're utilizing our grill pan today. You could totally put this on the grill as well. One thing to keep in mind when you're utilizing skewers is you want to soak them in water. That way they don't catch on fire and you're the talk of a party for a bad reason. Nice. We just plated those up really quickly with some prepared sauce. So this is a Korean sauce. You could use a sweet Thai chili or no sauce at all. And then over by Anna, we have our roast beef and veggie roll-ups. 5 ingredients, 30 minutes or less. I call this the, oh crap, I forgot that I had to take something to a party appetizer. Or you could even turn it into a lunch. It's very kid-friendly. It's super good on the run. Cut them into pinwheels, leave them as a wrap, take it however you will. That's just some deli lunch meat in there. You could also utilize leftover pot roast. I mean, I don't always know what to do with a big, giant pot roast. I don't know about you, Anna, but I kind of run out of things to do with it.
Exactly.
So one thing we're going to feature now, which is super exciting for us, because it's our May Beef Month recipe, well, one of them, is Anna is going to walk us through our spicy Korean cucumber appetizer.
Right, so this is super easy, and especially with summer coming up, everyone's planting cucumbers. We can use that straight out of the garden. So we're just going to go ahead and have our steak already cooked. So you can do this on the grill, you can do this on your stove, and then you're going to slice it and cut it into probably, what, Katelyn, 1.5 inches?
I'd say so.
Little slice of beef there, and then you get to make your sauce, which is super, super good. So we're going to start here with this spicy Korean chili sauce. So you'll just go ahead and put that in your bowl. Then you'll add some rice vinegar. Both of those you can find in your local grocery stores. And then, to sweeten it up a little bit, you just put a tablespoon of honey. And then, at the end, just a teaspoon of garlic powder.
So, Anna, I have a question.
Yeah.
I don't always have honey at home.
Right.
So could I just substitute some sugar in there? Do you think that would be okay?
Yeah, I would think so. I would think maybe just to add that sweeten, because it really is just to balance out the spice of that chili or Korean chili sauce there.
It's exciting. I mean, it's definitely kicking it up a notch. If you're going to be the talk of the party, you might as well do it with a spicy Korean chili sauce.
Absolutely. And once we start to plate these, they look so impressive, and you can really just impress people with your cooking skills, but you really didn't have to put that much effort into it. So now we're just going to go ahead and you just take those strips of steak straight off the plate and put them into our bowl here. So we'll do a few of these. Then you just toss them in that really easy sauce that we just made.
Now with this, all your flavor is in that sauce. So do you even need to season the steak before you grill it?
No, you can just put it right on the grill. Now, if you're one of those people that really likes to have something on it before you put it on the grill, a little salt and pepper can do the trick for you. But you don't need anything because all the flavor is in this sauce already.
And now we utilize New York strip, but I mean, this is versatile, right? So I could use whatever's on sale?
Absolutely. So if you go or if you have a favorite cut, then that can be what you add in here. Absolutely anything. So we're just going to take these straight out of our sauce and just plate them right on top of our cucumbers. So we went ahead and did this step for you, but you cut up cucumbers and you just slice those, and then we have a cream cheese spread on there that is cream cheese, green onions, and a little bit of soy sauce.
So great. Most of those ingredients you probably either have in your garden since garden season's in. I know I always have cream cheese in my refrigerator, and soy sauce is pretty common, so it seems like I mean, really, outside of the Korean chili sauce, you probably have most of these ingredients at home.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So you would go ahead and put the rest of your meat and top each one of those, and then you can kind of make it a little festive, make it a little fun. You can put some cilantro on there, maybe some sesame seeds to make it a little more festive, and then we also have green onions and chopped up peanuts. So anything that you are really wanting to put on there and make it a little more fun and spunky.
So then it could really turn into more of like, I mean, we do taco bars, but now it's like a little spicy Korean appetizer bar.
Yes.
With all the different topping options.
Yes, absolutely.
And great, I mean, you can utilize leftover steak. I mean, this is perfect for the nights when I just really don't want to cook anything.
Yes.
And fresh, quick, simple. Maybe I have some leftovers from the night before I can use.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. Well, they look great, and so you can find this recipe on our kebabbeef.com website. It is one of our featured beef month recipes, but we're not done yet. So, I don't know about you, Anna, but I love pretty much all things Mexican.
Yes.
And I love utilizing cast iron skillets. I mean, we're in the South, so I'm pretty sure most homes have them. It can be a trick on how you care for them.
Yes.
But what we did today is a spin.
Because everything tastes better in cast iron.
It does. So what we did is a spin on a 7-layer dip.
Yes.
So when it comes to summer grilling season, obviously steaks are king, but everybody loves a good ground beef recipe too. So it's the most common utilized cut of beef. We took that ground beef, seasoned it kind of Mexican style, and then added it in our cast iron skillet with corn and jalapenos and green chilies. You can put some black beans in there, tomatoes. Truly, you can make this whatever you want. Cook your ground beef in the skillet, and then put all your other ingredients in the skillet. Pop it in the oven for it to meld that cheese together and get all those great ingredients and flavors, and then serve it right in your cast iron skillet.
Yes.
Be careful, though, because it's going to be hot. Now, you could keep we just have our yellow corn tortilla chips. You could even tear up some tortillas and toast those at home if you want to get a little bit fancier. But, I mean, let's be real. We're all looking to spend some time with our friends around the summer season. So we'll just make this a little easier. You could keep these in a bowl, or if you want to get festive, if you have a wooden cutting board at home, then that serves dual purpose. It's your party platter, but it's also your pot holder.
Yes.
And then to give this a little bit more color, one thing you could do is we have some chopped fresh cilantro, so you can sprinkle some of that cilantro over the top here to give you some green and really pop. And I know if you're growing your own herbs at home, sometimes they come on real fast all of a sudden. It's a little bit of a struggle to figure out how to utilize those. We also have some fresh limes that you can place around if you're doing some holiday summer entertaining. And you can stage with that, or put some lime juice in here to give it a nice little fresh zip to really cut through all that cheesy, beefy flavor.
Yes.
One thing to keep in mind, when you're talking about entertaining, I mean, these are quick, simple things. We really utilize a lot of stuff we already had at home. But when it comes to garnishes, look at the ingredients within your recipes and garnish with those. So we utilize cilantro, which there's not necessarily cilantro in this recipe, but cilantro goes great with any kind of Mexican food. You could do some red pepper flake to garnish with your skewers. You could put some like little cabbage around with your roll-ups.
Right.
Those cucumbers look amazing, and those garnishes are going to be those toppings that we talked about.
Absolutely.
So, Anna, any more tips and tricks for our viewers out there?
Well, I think before we get off here, we have to talk about our Beef Month shirts.
I agree.
Because there's only a couple more days left in May, but we could still be really excited about them and trying to get those sold for Feeding Kentucky. So if you go to Wildcat Warehouse, the shirts, Katelyn is featuring one today.
Yes.
Yeah, so it says Raising the Stakes, and on the back it says it's all good. Yes, perfect. And if you buy one of those shirts, half of the proceeds are going to go to Feeding Kentucky. As of last week, we've provided over 700 meals worth of donations for the Commonwealth. So you have a few more days to make sure that you get your shirts ordered and really helping a great cause.
One special feature that we have going on right now, so we partner with Wildcat Warehouse. They do have certain sizes that are left on the website. If you happen to not see an extra large or something that you need, feel free to contact us. We could figure out a way to get you one if needed. Supplies are limited on those. We definitely have a couple more days left in Beef Month, and we really want to give back to our fellow Kentuckians. Thank you guys so much for joining us on our Facebook Live. If you have any comments or questions, just let us know. Be sure to join us next time. My name is Katelyn, and I'm joined with
Anna Hawkins.
And we'll be back future times with our in our kitchen with all of our beefy goodness.
Yeah, get grilling.